this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Warn the gates!
Norway! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Shoot it! Good hit, Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Got him! Die, you swine! Got him!
Take that! Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs! We can handle it here! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them!
Godwin! Get over here with that truck and join the line. Form a line!
Bastards!
Dentes Fortuna fucking Juvat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Dentes Fortuna Juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oaks. Just keep...
Exactly. If anything in front of us even look... like it's moving, we want to know.
Take your hair off, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a guard? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Stop bothering me, mutt. Go away, mutt. You'll get nothing from me. Henry! Hey! Call off that nut of yours!
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because
Henry.
you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always...
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, shall we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Here you go. Take it. Sit and stay. Can we start with the sword?
You've got your armor. Good. Did you deal with that dog of yours?
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that...
I never knew you were such a All right, let's go. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. So, what's happening? Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
while you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
At each other!
Wrong! Defend yourself properly. Good! Nice! That's the way.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry.
Clash of blades!
Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry. Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else.
You got around that nicely, Henry.
Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Nice block! Go, fellas, go!
Fuck me. How do you do it?
He's nearly done in!
I yield. Enough.
Come on, Henry!
See, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oates,
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone...
And he had his work cut out.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started...
I can't say you're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks fall, and then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crook.
Where's the sheen, oh my pretty?
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fan. Like, is she any...
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll...
Ah, don't be such a monk.
Listen up. I'll tell you what the wildest she-cat are. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous, and you talk like that about a damsel? You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquito.
Aye.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make...
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet.
Oh, yeah? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark.
You gave me a nasty shot. You're as quiet as a mouse.
And what about, I mean, will we be getting any time?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out...
What? Straight back?
Well...
Does anyone know anything more about Von?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal... That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. You fellas will never meet a more...
I heard he insists on having... And that he's got a big collection of all kinds...
Collecting them.
And is he any good at sword? It ain't nothing easy.
If I had to choose, I'd take... After all, why not see... Of course, the bow takes training too.
And you can shoot something for your supper. Like that first time we went hunting. I'm surprised you didn't, since you never stopped going on about...
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well...
No, it's all.
Well, I wouldn't want to be an ish...
What? So Radzig ain't dead though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing... It's complicated. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with...
We rolled dice for it.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so...
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty...
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exact... We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in... Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Rozhalila košil. Pana v poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku. Vidět byl jen kousek, báby křičujou se. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja, Domine. Pana je u muziky, směje se na chasníky, klienty ją jedí, Pána sama sedí. Aleluja, Domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gun. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in
You'll
swimming
see
to the
us.
other side
We'll
of
have
the
to
pond.
wait.
I want to know.
think they should swim all the fucking
Then
way
come
across?
back and give me a full report.
Keep will hear you. It's still
Footprints, blood trails, everything.
stumbling about.
Get to work. Into the rock. They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Now, for fuck's sake. Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, Gene.
Calm down for fuck's...
Stop it! This... You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and then come back to me. At least we'll know if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water.
You're a dead man!
Kurva!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa,
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Easy, Henry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake.
If it happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Locked.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now. But and so were you, lad. So you were lucky.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now.
But you'll help him?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip. So I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
About worse.
You're brave. I did my best, but I don't see good no more. And now you've moved about. It started up. Take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, while you're at it, you can stop by the trough. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch no doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything,
Damn! This wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Ah, I feel like a new man. Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Damn, this wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Oh. Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
Bandage that wound of yours, would you? I don't want to have to raise you from the dead again. I gave you...
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you.
Bandages are
and
still
over
quite
Bajana,
fresh.
too.
I won't have to change them till evening.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
wound is still bleeding. Better bandage it up quick before I bleed out. Aye, true bliss is a full belly. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too. This'll be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Ah, I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion. It can either put a dead man back on his... So, consider...
I will.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really...
Is there any way I can help? I owe...
You owe him. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. But I can't just give it to him now. First, the best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, you ought to be able to manage that. You've got young...
Easy as pie.
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white.
There are sandstone cliffs around here.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. At the back of the hut, you go along there till you reach a sort of small...
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with... Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best...
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well, if you...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you're done with that...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again.
All right. Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging. Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? something have happened at Bajenis?
Who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Get ready to face your maker.
Come on, then!
No chance. Show what... Go fuck yourself. Jesus!
That's a good sign.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think...
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Berg, but for sure they wasn't von Berg, but they sure sounded keen.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows. So, your friend was talking in a
Well, I must Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Yacht, and as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound sincere. So
You won't.
Promises are made to be broken.
Sure. What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here.
Excellent. Now to brew I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in, but you can do it too. My eyes are so bad.
All right. I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few...
That's grand. And not to worry, I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read as well as any man.
My word.
I'll take the book just in case.
Of course. Everything... Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. Maybe I ain't seeing right, but don't you have only one bag there? Something's missing. Have you really got everything ready? I only see one bag and you need two. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. What are you waiting for? Put it on the fire. Why haven't you lowered it onto the fire yet? Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders. That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now.
Lord God
It's up
Almighty,
to you
look down
and
on
the
a poor
Almighty.
sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Well done.
God bless you. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now.
sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavlen.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Hans? He's alive?
Have no fear. He's alive. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this...
Yeah.
And what about you?
Definitely.
That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth. A villainous... And I swore to get that sword back.
Oh. That oath must be serious if it even torments you, and they can have real meaning. What strikes you as the most important?
The sword. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul...
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power after all. A sword has two...
Thanks, Pavlina.
You're welcome. But remember...
But this is all too much...
Aye. That's the best. Breakfast is on the table, and we must save Ma from the...
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea. Come join our banquet in the mid...
I'm glad to see you too.
All the more cause for merrymaking!
Of course. I did bring it all the way
And for that, I am in you. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Vagina told... I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time.
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had...
And I shot a...
And made it mad, and when Hans chased after...
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund.
I told you about them, though. The
What?
It's just what I...
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? if they did come here to rob us, but the thing I want to know...
Well, as I said, they took him...
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
You must have been...
That just proves how well you can count.
Anyway, with a bit...
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now.
What?
Ah.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for...
For Townberg? What was...
The foe took the castle by
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls.
And we almost succeeded.
See?
My upper thumb.
Backside it was.
I admit it. You...
Well, now, you two, as far as I can tell, it really... But I reckon you paid off...
Yeah, true.
You're quite welcome.
Do tell.
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission. We have to get to Trotsky.
Not far.
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of food.
Oh, Bajana...
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with Von Berg...
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that spade.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. I want to thank you. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlana.
No doubt. But we...
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
Nothing against the hospitality.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky.
All right.
I'd expect no less.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's some Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you
I know how it sounds, believe me. I'd never miss...
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund. It was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get... But I see you haven't wasted any time. Come on. Let's get going. hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into deep. Then they might believe we're actually messed.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need...
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sick.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rat...
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go... We'd be a laughing...
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up.
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, instead of sitting here with us...
We'll go back and bury them as...
Yeah, as soon as... Even though it...
We'll keep the promise we made at Paget. The best way to honor their memory is to finish... We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads.
Audentes fortuna.
Audentes fortuna.
Food. About...
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here. Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard
Health,
talk
lads.
about your
That's the most important thing. Enjoy your...
What was that? Daddy's wounded. Oh, poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
My knees.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself. and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
A bit, at least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great.
I'll give it a try.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more, so you'll work your debt off.
All right.
Over there by the gate, my old man was meant to take them into the second door in there leads to the pantry. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than...
Aye, it's terrible, but like it or not. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
Rat-eye.
Rat-eye. I ain't been further than... But I know this place.
I can't wait. I hope my uncle don't let me down.
I heard some talk about some...
Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of when rich folks get married. That's her feast.
That beer. Everyone knows about him.
Don't name names.
Where's the wedding going?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other and
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for
Will Lord von...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And there used to be a rich family. The glorious...
It seems...
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother.
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself up.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. And what can I get for you?
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Save? What? A large beer for me. Hold up. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see.
The main thing is, she denied ever...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get something.
What?
Von Bergov is a... Sacre! Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semi is marrying the local bailiff.
Why should some wed...
Because it looks like...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me... We'll ask the local...
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we... If we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
It'll be done in a jiffy.
That's not the point, Hen. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth, so you should be able to manage it too.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three statements?
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so fast. Oratoris, Laboratoris, and Bellatoris. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pick...
I understand. I'm in your service.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility.
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the work, as soon as we have at least some gear, although, if you think about the...
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
I'd like a beer.
Coming right up.
Butcher.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
Get them out of here.
Just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
Where could I find a decent apprentice?
Oh, please. People are always asking me if you're looking for help, but they are never good enough for you.
I don't want some good-for-nothing in my house. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on his shoulders. And most important, doesn't drink.
One beer, please.
That way you'll keep an eye on the land, and even have someone to carry you home.
Look out! Calm down a bit.
Aye, the celebration is over and done with. Everything's going well. I'm in fine fettle. It's almost odd how well things are going.
You know what? I've had enough of your bollocks. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try it. I might just do that. An ale, as usual. you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff.
Ugh.
You ain't got no proof to back up what you say.
You want proof?
Well, here you have it.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits.
Believe what you like, but I'm telling you. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? I'll give you a piece of advice. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or you'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a...
I am Sir Hans Capon.
I am Sir Hans Capon. You're starting to bore me. You and your
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach...
Oh.
That's enough. Cut it out, both.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of...
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with
Oh,
you scum!
Go to hell!
It was him!
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Now we'll have you, scum!
Nice!
Chase
Now you fucked up!
Jetzt reicht es! You're dead! Bastard!
Surround him! Yeah, don't spare him!
Show what you're made of!
You're no match for us, fucker!
To the stocks with him!
Now we'll have you, you
Too
scum!
slow!
Had enough? Donkey! Were you born from sea, or did you learn that?
Enough's enough! Time to die!
I'll hack your ass off!
To me! Get him from behind! This is unbelievable! Slice him up! We're gonna gut... Take that... Oh, Christ! You're not squirming out of this one!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case.
What do you think I was trying to... You should have listened to me.
And let him insult me. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have... We've been in the shit right from the start because you have...
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
Who else is to... You're just a simple peasant who has no...
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that... You're fucking useless!
Oh, that's enough. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. I can take it.
But that's exactly what I'm doubting.
You don't really mean that.
I'm perfectly... That's it. My life went to shit from the... You're like a ball and chain.
Well...
And none of the rest...
Oh, come on, Cape.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what to do now.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry? It's about time.
What's your story?
What would you say?
But I don't have any money.
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, and that's thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong... Now things can only...
Yes, you're probably right. Unless somebody...
You're still alive in one piece, like Tomcat always says.
Do you know anything more about...
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker.
Do you think Tomcat might...
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back.
Well, sure. If he...
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Where might I run in?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out for it?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard.
Oh well.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
What do you need? Hurry up.
Show me your wares.
Why are you wasting my time?
I'll have a look at the...
Oh, well. What can...
Show me your...
Take care, then. And thanks for nothing. What'll it be, this...
I'll have a look at... Word about the price.
All right. Pleasure doing business. Take care. How can I help?
What do you have for sale? I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure. Why not? What a shame. I'm done haggling with you. What do you want here? Why'd you barge in here?
As the local scribe.
I'd say so. In this province.
Right. So,
it depends on what you're looking for.
No, don't worry.
Armor? Well,
But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tach. Aha. So.
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's Ardu. There are actually two legends. Oh, why are you so interested in?
That may be true. I might be only an apprentice.
Well, that is pretty wise of you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemia. I don't believe it, of course.
Look, enough talk.
Yes, lad. But I do have a Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind. Do you want to hear?
And how did that riddle...
Wait, I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings. Hidden deep between them stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still.
The crone and the maiden towards... Bloody hell!
Really? Well, and you know what? Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a night. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but here, take it as a keeps. And now go. What would you like?
What do you have for...
Oh, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
God bless you. Oh well, now just this.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Gelion. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Gelion.
Good day to you.
I just remember... Hey,
I'm Bara.
looks like you know you...
I ain't.
You're something...
Nah, I usually find.
Then why are you
Sometimes I can, but I'd like to. But on the whole,
Why?
because they're different and it scares people.
I'd like to see what they're home.
You can go and see.
Why exactly?
Why? I've been in the ship plenty of.
I really better.
Good luck.
Greetings.
Good day.
What? So, what are you poking around that door for, huh?
Good day to you.
Welcome. A few days ago, when I salvaged some things.
And where did the wagon?
On the roads near the. I can't tell you how much it. Me too.
I'll have a look at the where. Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht? I'm done haggling with you. Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
How can I help you today?
What do you have for?
Great. I'm glad you found what you were looking for. Take care, friend.
be with you.
God bless you.
Are you doing prowling about here? Huh? You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark without a light.
What the?
Good day. Greetings to you too.
What? Sheathe that weapon immediately. Surrender at once.
Interesting. I'll let you know if I find anything out.
I said surrender. What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately.
Easy! I surrender!
Around here, it's customary to carry a light. He who walks without light.
All right, I'll pay.
Very well. And don't let it... That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you. Do you want me to arrest you again or what? You can't hang around here. What are you waiting for? Clear off, or I'll arrest you again.
What?